Hey everybody, I'm here with my lovely daughter, and we are in the studios of KLDC, and they're doing an interview on her about her new position. Hospice. God bless you, my good brother from way back. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here with you this afternoon. Well, originally I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I spent 40 years there. Uh, Mostly as growing up and then as a paramedic with the Detroit Fire Department. I moved here in 1992 and started my family and started another family. Uh, God graced me with two families. So I started another family here and I have been here since 1992. I've been working in with people. I'm a people person, and I've been working with people in the ministry. You and I did social work together. We worked for the Department of Corrections, for Youth Track, and the Department of Youth Corrections. I worked there for about 10 years and did social work. And then all the time, all along, God had called me into the ministry, and I was doing ministry as well as working. And God has allowed me to be a associate pastor at the most recently formed. We're about 4 years old. Uh, Hope City Church of Colorado under the pastorage of pastors Marlon and Tamara Saunders, and they're great pastors. We have a great congregation of about 2,000 people, and we plan to serve and uh, be available for our community here in Aurora.
Sure. Good afternoon. Thanks for having me. So, I am originally from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. And then I did my undergraduate degree at Bowling Green State University in Bowling Green, Ohio. And then I got my master's degree from Kent State University in Kent, Ohio. I've worked in athletics for 20 plus years, and so I accepted the position as the commissioner of the RMAC or Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference on December 1st, 2025. So I was working remote for a couple months, but I've been in the Denver metro area for about 3 weeks now. Yeah. So far, so good. I don't have any complaints. Absolutely. So, let's see. Um, have always enjoyed sports, loved sports, played three different sports in high school. So I played basketball, volleyball, and softball in high school. And so I was also editor of my high school newspaper. And so my career aspirations at the time was to be the next Robin Roberts. Um, Before she was on Good Morning America, she was on ESPN. And so that was my dream job. And so obviously being an editor for my high school newspaper, we had a partnership at the time. The Detroit public school system had a partnership with the Detroit Free Press. And so once a month, we were able to publish our own special section of the newspaper. And so yeah, I kind of got the media bug around that time, and so I did that for 2 or 3 years in high school, and had the opportunity to apply for a scholarship with the Detroit Free Press and the Ford Motor Company, and I was an awarded a $24,000 scholarship. But the kicker was I had to attend a journalism program that was accredited. Gotta get there. So at the time, U of M a couple months earlier had just shut down their communications department. A lot of my friends were going to Michigan State, and so Bowling Green State University had approached me. Their admissions recruiter was a tall black gentleman by the name of Clarence Terry, and he recruited, I want to say, every single black kid that went to Bowling Green. And so I decided to attend there because of the relationship that I had built with him over a 2 to 3 year span of him attending our high school career fairs and college fairs. And so got to Bowling Green as a freshman and volunteered in the with a TV station there on campus at the university, and also worked at their newspaper as well. And worked for a couple years, and then the summer before my senior year of college, I got an internship with the Washington Mystics, which is a WNBA team, working in their PR department. And so accepted the job sight unseen. It was an unpaid internship, and when I say unpaid, unpaid. Yeah, unpaid. So I asked my grandmother at the time, I said, Granny, you said we had family that lived in the DC area. Do you think they'll let me live with them for a summer? And they did. And without family, I would have not been able to do that internship for free. And so that was my launch pad to my next position that I got postgraduate after I graduated from Bowling Green with my undergraduate degree in journalism and public relations. And I became the media relations intern at the Mid American Conference. And that's kind of where I got my first bite of conference office life, as we would call it in NCAA world. And so worked there, and then I met my next boss. And from there, I was an event operations assistant with Quicken Loans Arena and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And one of my main responsibilities was the event operations assistant for the 2007 Women's Final Four. So I got to work alongside the vice president of special projects for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that was a great opportunity. And there I met my next boss, who offered me a graduate assistantship working in facility and operations at Kent State University. And so I went there for 2.5 years, got my master's paid for, and I worked in the athletic department there at Kent State. And then the recession hit in 2008. 2008, 2009. And so um, that's why I tell students it's always important to maintain the relationships that you build throughout your career because you never know where your next opportunity lies. And so at the time, there was an administrative position open up at Cleveland State University as the assistant to the athletic director. And so over almost 300 people had applied for that position. But I had worked with that organization putting on the women's Final Four back in 2007. So again, relationships matter. And I was able to land that job. And so I was there for 3 years and learned a lot, did a lot, did a little bit of everything there, and was looking for my next opportunity. You know, felt like I had really maxed out there. And so I was looking for my next opportunity. And so a previous boss of mine, now this is probably 2013, previous boss of mine back in 2005 at the Mid American Conference called me up and offered me my next position. He had just taken the commissioner role with the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, and he wanted me to be on his team. And so I took the job there and moved back to Michigan from Ohio. And I was there for 7.5 years as an associate commissioner for compliance and championships in SWA. And then, you know, said, hey, I'm ready to make the next move. I'm ready to take the next step. And so once you get to that next level, it's working with search firms and things of that nature to get that next opportunity. And so I did some interviews, and then the following week, COVID hit. And so I interviewed for the job with the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, which is Division III, and I was able to get that commissioner job. So that was my first opportunity and my first stop of being commissioner of that league, and I was there for 5.5 years before coming here. So,
Yeah, that's right.
mhm, yeah, just a little bit. You know, what I try to explain to people is we are the middleman between the NCAA and the member institutions. And so, how I try to explain it, even my family, some of my family members still don't understand what I do. And so, what I try to explain to them is I'm a wedding planner for sporting events. People kind of understand what wedding planners do. Well, we do the same thing for sporting events. You know, a lot of people will attend a game and they don't know that someone had to set the date for when that game was going to be played, organize the officials, set the ticket prices, work with the marketing, make sure the teams got there safely, make sure the teams were all eligible to compete. So those are some of the things some of the things that a commissioner does, and I oversee a staff of 5+ individuals who help me in those various roles and capacities.
Yes.
Thank you. No, I think that, we have a great conference, 15 institutions across 5 states. And so, we are Division II, and I think what makes us unique is we balance the opportunity of athletics and academics, and we try to make sure that our student athletes are well rounded. So yeah, and we compete at a high level. So just appreciative of the opportunity to be here today to just share with you a little bit about who I am, what I do, and about our conference. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Will do, absolutely.